Hi there, my name's Jim, this is my shed and you're welcome to it. And welcome back to Jim's Shed, where we carry on plodding along, getting done what we can when we can. The video today's got a couple of digressions. I've got a little bit of footage of my 11-year-old son, I should say, his first driving lesson. I have, he sat on my lap and steered the car and things like that when he was really little. But I'm ashamed to say I don't have access to a manual car at the moment, so I couldn't give him a proper lesson. So we took him to a young driver's half-hour thing, and he thoroughly enjoyed it. So we'll do a few more of those. And also, I show off my soldering skills, repairing some jewellery as well. You'd be pleased. I bet you lucky people you're looking forward to seeing that. But I thought I'd stick that in there just to show what I've been doing. It's December. We're in the middle of a storm, is it? I can't remember what the storm's called, but yeah, it's pretty wild out there at the moment. Very blowy and rainy and stuff. But house is all decorated, so front our picket fence out the front all looks like candy canes and all the lights are up. So very festive, very lovely time of year and all that. The video, you'll see a few jumps in it where I've painted stuff. You see stuff change colour as the video goes along. Didn't really want to video me painting. No one wants to watch that. Not particularly interesting. Just doshing on some white paint here and there. I did actually paint the dash. Actually, I was talking to someone. Rather than wrap it or whatever, they mentioned textured plastic paint that they used to repair car bumpers with. Said it was really good stuff. So I thought I'll have a look at that. So I went onto eBay, got myself a can of Lacquer Structuralny do Plastiku. Is that Polish or something? Anyway, dosh that grey paint on. It looks lovely. Nice bit of texture to it. It's where you've got the new bits of dash and the original. It's not as textured as the original. So if you really want to pick at it, you can. But to my mind, it looks great. I think I'm very happy with it. And you'll see it at the end of the video when I chuck that in the car. So yeah, painting bits go along, just putting stuff together in the interior, bit of digression. I've talked about the Christmas time of year, so what else is there? I think I'll just say, won't keep you waiting any longer, eh? I'll just say, let's crack on, eh? Cheers. So I was going to get ready to put the sound digging back on the front of the bulkhead. Pull this out. I have to say, it's a bit ropey, it's a bit torn up, and getting that to fit up the middle and where the fixings aren't there, and it's not going to work very well at all. So I think I'm not going to use this, and I've just bought some self-adhesive neoprene, 10mm thick, which I know it won't be as good as this because this is a sound deadening plus a mass loaded, bitumen based frontal rubber, whatever it is anyway. So a heavy thing with a sound deadening behind. So it won't be as good at sound deadening as that, but it will be enough to take the edge off. If there's any problem, if it's too noisy, I guess I could always double up. But I doubt it'll ever get to that point. So, as I'm not going to do the bulkhead, first job I'm going to do is to cut this bit about to go back on the floor there. It's got some self-adhesive spray, so I'll just get on with that first. Well, that was relatively painless. So that's that bit down, stuck down. Now on to the next bit. It's going to be a little more tricky to cut because it's this mass-loaded felt-backed stuff, but yeah, on with that. And as I mentioned in the intro, here's a little bit of footage of my son's first driving lesson. A bit of free publicity for young drivers. I was quite surprised at what a big outfit he was. He was very popular. Lots going on. So I think we'll be doing a few more of those. It's a little bit pricey, but for a treat, why not? And I must say, I've definitely seen worse reverse parking than this in certain car parks. Well done, George. So that's the bit stuck down in the back, and the neoprene turned up to do the bulkhead. So what did seem like a very simple job is looking now like a bit of a nightmare, to be honest. But anyway, let's cut some of these out, stick them on the bulkhead, and then I can get with fitting the carpet, which is very exciting. So bear with me. See, it's not only Bad Obsession Motorsport that gets to do fancy soldering jobs. I get to have a go at fixing jewellery, and I might let you see the result. Let's wait and see, eh? Like a lot of the repairs I do, I wouldn't charge anyone for it, but at least you can wear it, and I think that's acceptable. So, fingers crossed she likes it, eh? Anyone who points out the not so deliberate mistake here can bugger off. Yes, I did put the carpet in backwards. Well done. momentous occasion. Back seats are in. Now onto the dash. So there you go, didn't that dash go in easily? I don't know if you remember when I stripped the interior, if you watched that particular episode, but the job I had getting the dash out originally, and it pulled a bit of the trim with it when it came out and all that. Now this time, putting it back in, just straight on, lovely. Couldn't have got any easier. And the stubs I put on for the air inlets for the demist and all that underneath, where I know, you measure, you convince yourself that everything's all right, but I was, you know, doubting myself, I guess, but I was sure they were going to hit something and I was going to have to modify stuff. But no, they're millimetre perfect. I'll probably show next video how much space, but couldn't have gone any better. Lovely. Now, I promise you, this is not my customary, I didn't get as much done as I used to do, or I wanted to get done and all that, which I'm painfully aware that I do all the time. But it's just a fact of life, isn't it? But I was hoping this video to get the steering column in and the dash in and all that. But when I started routing the wiring loom, there's a lot of spare wire where I've moved everything across. Then, as much as I wanted to leave the loom standard, I think I am going to shorten it all. It's it's quite a big job. It's a lot of wires to shorten, but it's just just get in there, soldering iron, snip, soldering back together, bit of heat shrink over the top, and then support the bit where it's all soldered. Soldered joints aren't getting any vibrations; they'll break. But yeah, I should have to do that. It's just too much wire to loop up, and it'd just be a right old mess under there. So I'll modify that. Again for another video. So that meant I thought time was marching on as well. It's been like 3 or 4 weeks now, I think it must be, since the last video. And I thought I just got to get something out, so show the progress to date. But the back seats are in. I think the carpet's mostly chopped about. Got a bit of trimming left to do on it. Sort it out around the driver's seat and all that sort of thing. But I think it's all looking very nice. I'm quite happy with it. Hope you appreciate the effort for the festive season. I hopefully get another video out before Christmas, but if I don't, this will have to be. So I'll say Merry Christmas to you all, and yeah, this is my customary. Cheers, good health, and if I don't see you, have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Prosperous too. Like and subscribe.